Matt and Diana bought their house in the Ruxton area of Baltimore in 2006 and have been renovating it ever since. Now they're about to get married and hope to move to a place with more land and an easier commute.
Our realtor actually called us and said that she found this really great little house that needed some work.
From the outside, it didn't look too bad. But then when we got into the inside and just the smell, we were in a little bit over our heads.
They made a lot of progress, but there are some things they could do nothing about.
When we moved in, originally, the back was completely all woods. And now, since they cleared out the woods and started building a new development, we're worried about privacy issues. We paid $325,000 for the house, and we spent about $80,000 in upgrades and renovations.
And we're really hoping that we can get $500,000 for the house. My commute to work is about 6 minutes on the average day, 8 if there's a lot of traffic.
Depending on traffic, at 8 minutes for me jumps to about an hour to an hour and a half.
Finding a place somewhere in between would be nice.
In Diana and Matt's house, I'm hoping to find something that's been updated, something that will be more appealing to the younger buyers or a family, looking to upgrade. In the Ruxton area, you have everything from a 1950s rancher all the way up to the new construction, 3,500 square feet, brand new.
I'll be honest with you, we really haven't spent any money yet on sprucing up the curb appeal or adding to the landscape of the house.
We did replace the front door and paint the shutters.
One of the first things I think buyers are going to notice about your house is it's very close to a busy street corner here. Many of the buyers that are going to find this home appealing are going to have kids or pets. I recommend adding some fencing or landscaping. Anything you can do to make that busy street disappear is going to go a long ways towards helping you get the highest sale price.
Great.
So let's take a look at the inside.
Great.
That sounds good.
Wow, you guys did a great job with this room. I love the granite countertop. I think you made an excellent choice with the cabinets. In a small house like this, is going to provide a lot of valuable storage space. The appliances were a must, in my opinion. With new construction in the area, the only downside to this kitchen is the small amount of space. It looks small to buyers when they're looking at the newer properties in the area. But aside from that, I think you did the best with the space you had to work with. What do you think you spent in this room?
Actually, we spent about $15,000.
That was definitely $15,000 well spent. I would estimate that that $15,000 that you spent is going to bring you another $40,000 in value.
Wow. This bathroom was a real mess when we first bought the house. We initially had to tear off the floors and actually another wall here so we could put in the shower where an old closet used to be. We replaced the floors with ceramic tile. We also put in all new fixtures.
There actually used to be a stairway up to the attic right here, which seemed kind of strange. So we removed that and we put in built-in shelving.
I think in this case, where it's the only bathroom and you really don't have a true master bath, dressing this room up is going to be very important towards getting the most for this house. The ceramic tile is great. Colors are excellent. The bath looks good. Although I like the storage space that you added there, you might be better served to do a real nice vanity with 2 sinks. So what do you guys think you spent in this room?
Oh, $15,000.
For that $15,000, I estimate that it probably added another $25,000 in value to the property.
That's great.
So.
Next, they head downstairs, all the way to the basement.
The previous owner of this house actually was a doctor, and she used the basement as her doctor's office. One of the first things we did down here was actually renovate the bathroom.
You guys did a fantastic job. The extra bathroom definitely helped.
One other thing that we added was a laundry room, which wasn't here before.
A new ceiling, drywall, and new carpet make this part of the basement a perfect spot for Matt to play his drums.
How much money did you invest down here?
Actually, down here we put about $20,000 into it.
I would say this probably added another $50,000 to the price that you'll be able to achieve for your property.
Wow,
That's really great.
Sounds promising, but can Matt and Diana clear enough of a profit to get more land and a better commute?
You might want to make some changes.
Then, he's renovated his place from top to bottom, but were his decisions good ones?
There's no closet in this bedroom.
And still to come.
I'm really concerned, though, for a buyer to come into this property. They might not be able to see past all this decor.
First of all, thanks for having me out here. Let's hit on the positives first. The positives for this house would definitely be the kitchen, the finishes, the appliances, the granite countertops, excellent choices. Bathroom upstairs. Bringing in a new modern bathroom to a house like this is going to do a lot for the value. And lastly, the basement. You guys did an excellent job on the basement. In a smaller house like this, adding living space is going to be huge. Okay, let's talk about the negatives now. You have a busy street here. You need to focus on the curb appeal, making the street out there disappear, doing some landscaping. Those would definitely be worthwhile. What do you think the value of this house is?
I'm hoping about $500,000.
If I were to put my sign on your front lawn and list this property today, I would list this property for $450,000.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, not what we were hoping.
No, I thought that sounds a little low.
It may sound low, but a profit of $45,000 isn't bad.
With some of the changes, maybe dressing up the bathroom just a little bit, adding some curb appeal, you could easily be in the low 500s.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, that's something to think about.
David and his partner have done a lot to the pre-war apartment they bought in the Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan.